Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly Mystic. This is for Monday the 19th of August through the 25th of 2019. So we welcome this beautiful energy from Divine, and this is a day-to-day forecast. It is not about sun, moon, and star sign. It is about each day and what the energy of each day holds to help you kind of have an anticipation of what would be the best day to do certain things. So if you'd like a private reading, please go to royalmystic.com and you will book your reading there. More than happy to help you after you schedule your reading. So with that being said, let's move forward in our energy. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek for this beautiful week, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We also thank you so much for your divine guidance, and we welcome your presence here. You are always welcome, Divine. Thank you so much. All right, so Monday's energy, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy. Move these up. All right. The underlying energy is the Page of Wands. This is a good one. This is a messenger coming in to deliver some information regarding the need to take action, or calling you in for a new job, or giving you some information regarding work. The wands are a fire energy, but it also is an action-oriented energy. This little guy, though, he's a messenger. He likes to come tell it. He's like the town crier. So let's see what our clarifying energies are. I hope you all had a wonderful past week and start this new one. Well, these just jumped out, so we're going to take them. I'm taking the ones that are, I'm going to flip them over. And I'm just going to take what's now. Oh, sorry. Well, you know what that one is now. That's a good one. And your underlier for this one is feeling left out in the cold. Feeling like you don't see what you've been trying to manifest, and you're feeling a little panic about it. But see those 5 coins? It's showing up right behind you. So this means that even though you don't see it, it doesn't mean that it's not coming. It just means you can't see it with your natural eyes yet. It's being worked on behind the scenes. So, fear not. It is on the way. Let's see what our... I have to turn them sideways so I don't have any influence on what cards come up. These are marked on both sides, but they're such powerful cards. Courage. These are the Law of Attraction cards. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. So this is a really good one for anyone who is trying to muster up the energy to try and reach for something that you may be fearing a little bit of anxiety over making a change, reaching outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes we just have to face the fear and do it anyway. Transition. This is a good one. The frequency of transition supports the deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives. So when we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So that's a very strong energy of realization that once we stop trying to control something and we trust the universe, it moves so much easier and effortlessly without us trying to control it. Because when we're trying to control it, we're struggling against. So the universe has a better ability to make things happen than we do in our physical. This is part of the trusting the transition here, that 5 of Pentacles. And I knew that was going to be this card again. I keep getting this card. Ever since my little puppy passed, I've had it almost every other day. So we've got the energy of our animals and animal friends, our little fur babies. And the wonderful good nature of animals is they are unconditional with their love. When an animal is devoted to you, it is devoted. There's no getting around it. No matter what you may do, they just are just loving, and they just want your attention and care. And they give it back tenfold, so they deserve it. So they've got the animal energy here, also for animal totems, if you all have that. I don't handle my chrysotile. I have one, but I was told that it was the raw form of asbestos, so I don't pick it up and hold it anymore. I do have it in a nice little Ziploc, though I don't have it where I can reach it right now, but there's that energy. I just knew I was doing it. I said, I bet you it's going to be that same card. So we're going to have this lovely energy of our lovely pets that have passed on and the pets we have with us. All right, here we go with Monday's energy. Three of Cups. So celebration, happiness, joy, abundance, people willing to share and willing to help you and give you love and healing and being in a place of sharing back and forth. This is family energy. It can be a really close friend energy, but this is people celebrating your victory with you and or assisting you. With the Three of Pentacles, you've got a second three here, so that's a good sign. Threes mean expansion and abundance, and this is saying if you'll focus on what you do, you will be able to manifest more of it. So whoever this is for, it's about having a specialty skill that's telling you to stay in your zone with what you know how to do the best and sharpen your skill to the best form you can get. This is meaning doing the work and benefiting from being an expert at it, okay? So focusing on your expertise. That may be talking to somebody. Tuesday's energy, the Tower. This is something being torn down, an obstacle being removed, and even though it'll be good for you in the long run, the Tower can be upsetting. Change is hard for people. This is making things, remodeling your day-to-day energy, okay? So when the Tower comes in, it's all about having the courage to face the change and allowing yourself to embrace it. Now, a lot of people are doing this Tower thing because they've initiated the Tower moment. Whenever you go in and you say, you know what, universe, I'm ready for something different, and I want to restructure my life. I want to make it into what suits me and not have to go through all the drudgery that I'm doing for everyone else. I want my life to be for me. I want to have success, and I want to do the things I want to do. Sometimes that tears down the old construction of how you were doing everything for everyone else. And remember, it does bring in some anxiety, and this is actualized anxiety. The Nine of Swords is anxiety and fear. Now, when change happens, a lot of times, if we're not embracing the transition energy, which is what this is talking about, and having the fear of, you know, what now, I'm kind of out there in the middle of everything, and is it going to work, and did I do the right thing? So the anxiety of the Nine of Swords is your own mental trap. And hopefully, what this Tower moment's bringing is the break of this, separating yourself from this anxiety. So renewing and restoring what you have constructed in your life in a way that you get rid of this negative energy here. If it's mourning for somebody, if you've had a moment where something has happened that it's caused you to be in a grief, don't get stuck in it, because that's something else. Grief is meant to be in temporarily. You have a period of mourning, and then you move on. King of Cups on Wednesday is a heartfelt offer. Very strong energy of a heartfelt offer. And this could be a job or a relationship or someone coming in to tell you how much they care about you. Okay? A family member or someone, you know, a mate or partner, or someone that you've just affected their life in such a way that they feel like they need to let you know how much they care about you. The Wednesday's energy also has the Knight of Rods, which is action. So it's time to take action. So let's recap the first 3 days. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords, and the Tower. King of Cups, Knight of Rods, action, getting on that horse and going. So you will not be able to linger in this energy. If you do, it will be to your own detriment. So we want to do all the things that allow us to move forward in the best possible way. Okay. Thursday's energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Stable and financially secure. She has her money in her hand. She's ready to move forward with no problem. She's very stable and secure. This tower or pillar is serving as the brace of her security, okay? The roof is being held up, and it's a solid gold pillar. So very strong earth energy here. Grounded energy. Still some more worrying, some 8 of Swords here. This isn't really worrying as much as it is being caught up in all the different scenarios that could possibly happen, okay? Thinking that you have so many different options that you can't really keep your mind straight on them all. This is where we have to sit down and make a list. Very, very, very important. Make a list of what you can and can't do. Cross off the things that you know are not part of anything important, and they may just be little raggedy fear details that run around in your head. Being able to cross that off helps you to solve that fear that's not really relevant or is unfounded. Being able to say, this is fear, and I cross through it because it doesn't belong here. It's just something that's coming up that's not true. Remember, the acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real. Do not let yourself buy into that. Also, as you go through this list, once you make a list, just make a list and keep going as long as you feel like you need to keep going. And the things that you don't have control over, that aren't in your direct control, you say, universe will handle this. And you just do that, and that's not part of your thing. The only things left on the list that you should be concerned with are action items that you can take care of. So just put down every single thing, and then that way you can rule out what's really not your bailiwick, okay? 4 of Cups, definitely an offer coming in that you're kind of questioning it. He's looking at it going, well, is that for me? I'm not sure that's for me. We do this sometimes. We'll ask for something, we'll ask the universe for something, and then when it shows up, we don't think it's dressed quite the same way that it should be, and we're not sure that it's for us, or we think it's not the right thing, that we haven't called in the right thing. The universe knows more than we do, and this is a hand coming down, offering you a blessing. Receive the blessing. Don't let yourself walk past something just because it doesn't look how you thought it would, or that it's presented by a different person than you thought it would be. Sometimes our minds have a concept of how something's going to be, and that's not really how it's going to show up. So just remember that. It might not be wrapped in the same paper you would think it would be, but it's still your blessing nonetheless. Because this is the High Priestess, and it's with this card, and it's telling you, stay in your divine energy, allow yourself to be guided by your instincts and intuition. That means using your inner eye, not your physical eyes. Your human eyes don't always see what you need to see. Okay, so the weekend energy comes in with the Lovers. This is the Gemini Major Arcana sign, but it's also very much about being in that beautiful divine energy. Now, if it's with a person, this is a beautiful, romantic, spiritually bound relationship. And if it's talking about your higher self and your soul making an ascension, so this High Priestess card would be a perfect example of this energy. This could be your human energy with your higher self being lifted into an ascension and receiving a divine upgrade, okay? Kind of like a DNA upgrade, but your spiritual DNA. And again, a second time for the weekend energy, we show this Queen of Pentacles. So this is saying that financially, even though you've got all this stuff going on, and you might have some fear or something happening because something has changed, you're still stable. You're still grounded. You're still very much financially in control, and you don't have to be in fear of that. So, and it shows that's all what this fear stuff is all about. You not understanding when this is going to happen and being afraid that you've been forgotten or that somehow you're going to be left out, and you will not. So we have this beautiful animal energy here for the chrysotile and the transition frequency and courage. So we're going to do a meditation for all of you who are staying for the meditation. And if you're not staying for the meditation, blessings to you. Thank you for watching the Weekly Mystic. This meditation will only take about 2 or 3 minutes. We're going to do 3 breaths. And for those of you who are staying, I'm not going to hold the chrysotile, but I am going to hold my lovely, it's not Amazonite, it is aventurine with no D. I used to say adventurine, but these are my aventurine hearts, and they are very, very good energy. So they're green like the chrysotile, so I'm going to hold that energy. And we will begin now. Don't try to hold your breath. I'm channeling, so my descriptions and meditation will be long-winded. So after we inhale, you can breathe shallowly. And as we exhale, just follow the inhale-exhale prompts and breathe shallowly in between and allow yourself to kind of get into the meditation energy as we go. So here we are, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra now. Hold it in your heart. Allow that energy to pulse with every heartbeat throughout your cellular body, moving through all cells like a light, causing the inner glow of all the beautiful energy as each cell is ignited with the vitality of the life force within us. As every pulse moves through every nervous energy, breaking down all fear and all barriers, breaking down all illness and all disease, allowing the release of all aches and pains and trauma, letting go of judgment and self-judgment, letting go of self-doubt and fear, letting go of all that no longer serves you. As we exhale, we send it back out into the universe to be cleared and cleansed. Exhaling now. Second breath, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra. Pulling in the energy of all the beautiful animals that have been in your life, that have loved you and you have loved, and who are currently in your life, who depend on you now as their source of protection and care. It is the highest sacred thing to care for another being and for that being to care for you. The love that we share with our animals a lot of times is more free than we do with humans, because it is not something we judge, and we know we are not being judged. It's a divine gift. As we allow this energy to move into our hearts, we feel our hearts fill full with love and happiness and joy for the benefit of having these beautiful creatures in our lives. Their unconditional love is healing and divine. As we exhale love and light back into the universe for anyone else who may need it, who does not experience the beautiful love of their own cherished pet. We exhale our energy now. Last time, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra. Allowing that light to travel through all your chakras, moving past your crown, your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, connecting, balancing, moving down into your hips, knees, ankles, and balls of your feet, sending the beautiful white light like a laser beam to the center of the core of the earth to burn away all residue from anything that is no longer serving you, all angst, anxiety, feelings of less than, feelings of self-doubt and judgment. Anything that has served you in a way that has made you sad and unhappy, and felt like you've been bound or controlled or cheated or lied to, all of that is let go now as we burn it away to the center core of the earth. All that residue is removed. As we exhale, we will bring that light back up through our bodies and shoot it out like a fountain of beautiful sparklers, sending the beautiful purified energy back to the universe with love and light. Exhaling now. Hoping that you had a wonderful meditation, beautiful cleansing, allowing you to move forward in this week with the best possible energy. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Namaste.